Hi there, students. To pick your way. To pick your way across a room. To pick your way through a crowd. To pick your way across a minefield. Okay, to pick your way means to walk very carefully, very slowly, looking carefully where you put your feet and checking your route. Let's see, if you think about the phrase to pick your words, you need to pick your words carefully when writing an essay. Well, if you pick your way, you're carefully choosing your way, you're carefully choosing your route, you're carefully choosing each footstep. And this is the idea of to pick your way. The children had come, and they had been playing in the room, and there were toys all over the floor, and I had to pick my way through the toys, to carefully look where I placed my feet in order not to tread on anything to break it, or in order not to tread on anything that was going to hurt my feet. Okay, so this has the idea of to choose a path very carefully, to slowly navigate around a variety of things that are in your way. Okay, I had to pick my way through the rose bushes in order to avoid getting scratched. Okay, so to pick your way through something, to move along a route that's full of obstacles. Yeah, maybe it has heavy vegetation. Yeah, I had to pick my way through the roses or through a crowd. I picked my way through the crowd until I got to the toilet. There was rubble all over the ground. There were broken bricks everywhere, and I picked my way through the rubble. Okay, and then we can also use this to pick your way through something, talking about to pay meticulous attention to a task, to be very slow and meticulous. So I had a lot of very complicated work, and I had to pick my way through it. I had to pick my way through the report, to go very slowly, very meticulously, making sure that I understood each bit, to understand each idea, to stay engaged with meticulous attention, with focus, yeah, particularly when you're going through something. So, as a maths teacher explaining a very complicated problem, he picks his way, or she picks her way through the complicated problem. A legal report, you pick your way through the report, reading it very carefully, thinking about the implications. Yeah, it's going to take you some time to pick your way through it. So this is literally the metaphorical version of walking through it carefully, putting your feet, thinking about what you're doing. Yeah, you pick your way through a task. Yeah, you do it very slowly and meticulously in order not to make any mistakes. Yeah, so to pick your way, to move through or over something very carefully. Okay, there was mud and puddles everywhere, and I picked my way through the mud, trying not to get my shoes too dirty, or trying not to step in a deep puddle. Imagine you're walking, you're at the beach, yeah, and you need to walk over the rocks, where you need to pick your way between the rocks, yeah, because you can't stand anywhere. You need to think about where you're going to put your foot. Because probably at the beach you're barefoot, yeah, and you don't want to hurt your feet, so you pick your way carefully across the rocks, yeah, to pick your way somewhere, to find a route that's going to take you, to walk very carefully, very slowly, while choosing your route, and then again to progress very slowly, to go through something very slowly, looking at it, doing it with care and deliberation and thought. Okay, so to pick your way across something, you're avoiding obstacles, you're avoiding dangerous things. The upstairs floor of the bedroom was very old and rotten, and I picked my way across the floor, carefully making sure I stood where the beams were. Yeah, I picked my way across. To pick your way through a minefield, to pick your way through a complicated document, to pick your way through a difficult maths question. Okay, now formality. That's an interesting one. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 in formality. Use informally, use semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing. I think it's a little informal for something very formal, but apart from that, it's certainly a very useful phrase. So, to pick your way between the dangers until you get to the other side. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To pick your way across, to pick your way through something, to pick your way over. Bye for now.